Right now here on Racing News. Morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today? Now tell me, be honest, how many minutes sleep?
Oh, if you're lucky, I got an hour. I went to bed last night thinking I would sleep like a baby, but I lay down and I couldn't stop thinking about it.
And that really is the key. I mean, I really hope you did, because anyways, you looked as shocked as everyone else after the race.
I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, I sort of had a smile on my face thinking, oh, this is great, but I was just waiting for someone to slap me and wake me up. It was just unbelievable.
Because in all honesty, you must have been roughly the same as us in the big wide world, in that, you know, we knew Auroras had little bits of back form that would give him a squeak, but he was an 11-year-old, seemingly had one or two jumping problems this season, not quite at his best. So you must have thought something along the lines of, look, if I get round, it's great, I'll have a good day out, and if I happen to get a bit of prize money, Brucey bonus. Oh,
exactly. Like, we were going there realistically just to get round. You know, we were going for the day out. You know, we knew he had ability from the Scottish National last year, but this season he hasn't run well at all. So to come out and do what he did was just unbelievable.
And Ryan, what about the race itself? Because as you all know, there's been this big furore about the Grand National in the last couple of years. Did the jockeys ride the race the same, or do you think they rode more carefully than in the past? I know it's hard for you to say because you haven't got much experience of the Grand National, but did it ride just as you expected it would?
Yeah, I think it maybe rode a lot more relaxed than I expected, but you know, they changed the parade. They didn't mess around at the start. We went straight down to the start, and you know, I mean, they got away first time. That has to be a first for a long time that they've jumped off first time. You know, and Aintree have done a great job of the ground. The ground was perfect. The fences rode great, and you know, it wasn't quite as, you know, it was a lot more relaxed than I expected it to be. You know.
And for you, Ron, I mean, your journey has already been an incredible one. I mean, they always say there's a Grand National story, and I always think, in fact, whoever wins any race, you can make a story out of. But your story is an interesting one because you had some good connections. And I remember in the good old days, David Johnson, the former champion owner, you know, was really supporting you with the horses up north, Peter Monteith's horses, etc. Then you disappeared. Tell us your thoughts during that period.
Well, I just didn't know what I was going to do. You know, as you say, you know, everything was going great. I was riding for good trainers, big owners, and then it all just stopped. And you know, you start doubting yourself, and you don't know how you're going to go on. So it just took a bit of time off to sort of realise what I wanted, and thank God I came back, basically.
Yeah. And does this give you, because Liam Treadwell won the Grand National on Monmouth, and, you know, no offence to Liam, but his career hasn't exactly taken off since that win. Does this give you real confidence now that you can do something sort of substantial in this sport beyond the Grand National, that this could kickstart a real proper career now?
Well, sure, all we can do is hope that it does. But realistically, you know, it just means that hopefully I can have a bit of a longer career than maybe I would have had, and it certainly gives you the motivation to keep going as well, you know. But it's just as I say, I don't know what difference it'll make to my career, but hopefully it'll be for the better, you know.
But Ron, one thing, I mean, you can ride, and I'm not just saying that, even if you haven't won the Grand National, I think I have said it to you in the past, actually, on the old At the Races, when we used to chat perhaps a bit more often. You know, you can ride, and that's, you know, no real compliment from someone like me, but proper horse people think you can ride. So I hope it goes well for you. Finally, that feeling, just try in some sort of words, tell us, apart from initial shock, how's the feeling got? Has the feeling got better and better overnight?
It has, ever so slightly, yeah. Like, once my head hit the pillow and I started thinking about it, and then I woke up this morning and, you know, I've just driven down to Sue Smith's yard just now, and, you know, you've got a bit of time on your own to think about it, and you just think, wow, you know, it's actually happening. It's just quite surreal, really. So it's just mental.
And Ryan, you've navigated some of the most difficult fences in the world yesterday. You go to the races this afternoon, Hexham. Are you going to have a winner?
I'm hoping so. Twice lucky we we ran him over 2 miles the last day just to get a run into him. He runs over 3 miles today, and he's been crying out for 3 miles and a bit of better ground. So we're hoping for a big run, really. But it's just going to be one of them things that, you know, you can't expect too much just because we've won the national. But we'll be going there hoping for a decent run.
Well, I hope the Hexham authorities have already got something special organised for you on the day. Hopefully they'll be working overtime this morning. And if I was you, I'd buy a few Barrows on the way there, because I suspect you are going to be signing autographs all afternoon, which is exactly what you should do. Really try and enjoy this run. Kickstart your career once again from this day, because you can ride. And I really wish you well. Well, I think you went up 2,600 Twitter followers yesterday.
Yes, it did. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what happens when you get a bit of TV coverage, isn't it?
Well, I can't guarantee you'll get another 2,000 on the back of this, but well done yesterday, and enjoy this afternoon. And I hope you ride another winner today.
Thank you very much.